Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name's Sue Westwood and I'm an intuitive energy healer. I am going to be tapping into the 1111 portal 2020 and looking at how it's going to affect us on a personal level and a collective level, and any guidance it would like to give us. Okay, so if you would like to subscribe to my channel, I also have an Instagram and a Facebook page. Although I am going to be transforming these platforms in the near future to go with this new energy coming in. So just I'll put the links to them below. Okay, so let's get into the 1111 portal. So what is this all about? So the 1111 portal obviously happens every 1111. There's also a 1212 portal, an 88 portal, and so it goes. So they all carry different significance in energy, and this one is an exceptionally powerful portal whereby it is a gateway to activations, expansion, personally, collectively. It's like a wake-up call. So for those of us who are awake, and I'm guessing that you are, or you're interested in it because you wouldn't be watching my channel, for those who are awake, it's like a further expansion, pushing us through a different portal, a different realm, if you like, if you want to use that word. Now, a little bit about the numerology behind this. 1111 adds up to 4. 4 is about stability. But not only that, 11, it mirrors each other. It mirrors the energy, so it could be a union, so that union could be within, divine masculine, divine feminine. It's always about a polarity between us. It's where the energy, and it's getting the balance with that. Now we are in a 4 universal year, 2020, so 2 and 2 add up to 4. And on the 11th of the 11th, 2020, that number adds up to 8. 8 is, it represents the infinity symbol. 8 always represents power. It's so as above, so below. It's that energy of continually moving and balancing. So the infinity symbol is balance, power, and harmony. So it's going to be showing us things that we need to move out of in order to bring in balance and harmony. Okay, so I've been talking for a couple of minutes now. Let's get into this reading. Okay, so we've got the Earth Warriors by Alana Fairchild. I will put the links below to the cards that I'm using today. So I'm recording this on the 7th of November. So it's a Saturday morning, afternoon even. And let's see what the energies of the 1111 portal are. Okay. So we've got Mama Quilla. Cycles of the moon. We look at the imagery on this. Divine feminine energy I'm feeling, obviously, with the moon. So mandala of the moon. So this is about the cycles of the moon and the power that we get from them. And I will read the booklet that goes with this because it's got a very powerful meaning. But just looking at that card now tells us that this is going to be a very powerful shift, as always, but very linked into the divine feminine. That's the energy that I'm getting. And love, I keep getting this, bringing us into a higher vibration of love. Okay, so this card says, I, the Lunar Mother, bring you the mandala of the moon to manifest through the law of magnetic attraction. My mandala is the sacred portal, there we go with the portal energy, through which your dreams, intentions and visions shall pass into their wholeness of being. From the realm of inspiration into the world of form on earth. There's no need for doubt or concern, for even the appearance of a delay signifies that the divine feminine mystery is at work. With timing unfolding according to a higher, loving wisdom, trust that what is falling away is meant to, whilst you have faith in the new divine works being born. Okay, so you're going to start seeing things falling away from your life. It could be literally, and it could be emotionally. It could be old habits that we don't need anymore, thoughts, feelings, emotions linked into this energy. And they've served a purpose. Whatever is fallen away, it's served a purpose. And I always try and look at it as that. So that being said, we're going to look at the personal transformation energy now. So what is this 1111 portal going to personally transform within our lives? Let's see what we get. And I'm using the Energy Oracle by Sandra and Taylor. I will shuffle a bit more, if not I will pick the cards. Let's see what, I like them to fall out, but if they don't, I will pick them. Another shuffle. Okay, so this is asking us, I'm asking the cards for a personal transformation. What is the personal transformation? And we have 5th heart chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So this is about communication. This is our throat chakra. It's also a message is coming in. And I'm looking at this card and I can see the masculine and the feminine energies in balance here. Our throat chakra, the way we speak to ourselves and others, our way we've been spoken to. This is what it's transforming. How we communicate, not just with ourselves but others. And I'm doing this as a personal transformation energy, but if you just look at it as a collective, as an earthly energy, how we are always wanting to be right, always wanting to be defensive about protecting things. That's a very big energy coming in with communication, with what we have to share with the world, with our beliefs. So that's a nice energy. We have the sun. Now in tarot, this is the most positive card in the deck. The sun is our power. Number 1 is a new beginning with power. Again, it's a woman sat in a watery bowl. So that's our emotions. And if you look to the right of this card, so you might see it on the left. If you look to this card, there's a trumpet. It looks to me like an old-fashioned gramophone. Was it gramophone? As if she's got something to say, to shout to the world. It's a new way of being, feeling, emotional being. But there's happiness and joy. It's almost as if she's sharing the happiness and joy. She's allowed to share happiness and joy. So we've got here number 3, blossom in abundance. Transformational energy into blossom in abundance. So this is what this energy is trying to transform us into on a personal level. Is this blossom in abundance? Is the sun? It's the happiness. It's the new beginning. It's freedom of speech. But sharing our love without that unhealthy ego. And we have here 33. Another divine number is daughter romance. And that caged heart, we've got the key to unlock the love for ourselves and others, and the way we share love within the world. And that goes down to, and I'm looking at the red curtain here, and a lot of red in this card, which is about the root chakra, the fight or flight energy. It's opening up a door to learn to love differently and share the love, communicate the love we have for self and others. Remember, this always has to start internally first, because we are mirrors to the universe and what we're attracting and putting out there. So it's open the door to love, whether that's romance, whether that's with yourself. It's having a different relationship with love. Wow. So that's very positive. Again, remember, this is transformation. This is what it wants to take us into. We have a choice. We don't have to. We can stay in the same old energy if we really want to, if we're happy there. Now I'm drawn to do the, I'm going to do the collective now, what it's activation, what this energy is activating for the collective. So on a personal level, we're open to this new love, to abundance, to this new way of communicating with ourselves and others. So let's see what the collective energy is for the 1111 portal, please. What is the planet being activated? So this, when I say collective, so this is whether we have a choice to whether to tap into this or not, but this is going to happen anyway because it's a collective energy. This comes from a higher source. So this is what the collective energy is going to be activated. This is the energy. Okay, I'm using the Archangel Metatron deck by Amanda Ellis. And I'm just looking at the Sun card, which is number 1 in this energy deck. And if you think about 1111, it's all the ones, 4 ones lined up together, if you like. But the number 1 in tarot would be the Magician. And that's who has found all the elements. All the elements are there. You've juggled the emotional, the physical, and all these different elements of earth. And you've mastered them, which is a powerful energy from the Magician. So we can be our own magicians. I always say that, but we can. So we have review and reflect, time out needed. Now see that big full moon there? We've been having some powerful full moons, and we are entering into a new moon in Scorpio, which is happening on the 15th. I will be doing a reading for this also. Hopefully I get that done again today as well, so it'll be up hopefully the same time. But this is talking about full moon energy. Now, we pulled the collective energy at the beginning about the mandala, the mamaquilla. So this says to me that these we've coming into eclipse season. So this new moon is bringing us into the start of eclipse season. Again, we had some at the beginning of the year, middle of the year, and then we're ending with some as well. So these are relevant in the way that the collective energy is going to shift. And it's asking us, when we are given an opportunity to review and reflect, take some time out, get in touch with our emotional body. And with the country just gone on another lockdown, some of us may have time to tap into this energy. Love, he's the love again. It's wanting us to embrace a different relationship to love, probably one that we've never known before, because we've always been very guarded against it being hurt, being taken from us, old wounds. But on a collective level, it's bringing in a higher frequency of love. Again, this is another theme of 2020 is ancestral healing and appreciation and healing from this ancestral line. So it could be that there is a lot of ancestral wounds, old ways of feeling, thinking about love, connection to love, that are being shifted, that are being it's being activated into a different energy now. We can tap into this higher frequency of love and emotions as well. I'm hearing. Sometimes we get told to suppress energies, to suppress emotions and not feel. You're weak if you feel, you're weak if you get help, you will. And this is an old energy that just does not serve anybody. And sometimes we can go back to our ancestors, not even far down the line, mothers, fathers, grandmothers. It was an old cycle that didn't grow. It didn't make you grow. It didn't make you feel your authentic self. It was made to be weak. And this is what this is trying to shift. It's trying to bring in a higher perspective of love, and that's always going to be starting with yourself. Another one from, so there we go, we've got family circles, the circle of life. So a lot of karmic endings, a lot of cycles ending, But you see the sun behind. It's making way for this new energy coming in. So this is the collective activation. And it could be a way that you relate to family members too. But I'm focusing this on us as a collective. But of course it's going to affect us on a personal level too. Okay. So what we're going to do now is just an overall guidance. What shall I use for overall guidance? I'm going to use the Angels, Gods and Goddesses deck. Okay, so what overall guidance is this 1111 portal? My head's gone crazy. I don't know about anybody else, but the symptoms with this 1111 portal have been pretty intense, even more so than I can ever remember. New different symptoms coming in, aches, pains in my body. My mouth's been really inflamed. And it's this physical shift. We're getting moved on a physical level. So remember what Earth is about the physical plane. We're being shifted on a physical level. Okay, let's see what the angels have in store. As a collective guidance, please. We have Goddess of Compassion. So it says, self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. So this again goes back to that Archangel Gabriel, which came out with the personal transformation. We can put ourselves down. We can be our own worst enemy. And this is trying to say change the way we speak to ourselves, because it's not going in our favour with a vibration. It needs to end. And this can be also a cycle of the ancestral line too. A lot of low self-worth, just putting up with things just because you thought you had to, not getting help and support because it was deemed as weak. So this is saying compassion. Now I always like to break down the word compassion into communication, passion. So communicate your passion for you. Remember, it starts with you. And then it'll materialize into your world. And we have Angel of Psychic Ability. Now this is a biggie, because at the moment we are tuning into this higher frequency. And there's a lot of people waking up that wouldn't normally. And sometimes when the world goes through chaos like it has done and is continuing to, this is when people think there must be a deeper meaning, a higher meaning to life. And they find solace within, which is great. And they also find solace with the universe, source, God, angels, whoever you feel connected to. But this is saying your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. And this is about trusting them. Remember the magician. We are our inner magician. And I'm going to pull the energy cards just one more time. Last card, please, for overall guidance. Whoa. Okay, bear with me. A couple flew across. Here we go. So we have these double numbers again. 22, 2020, the year 2020. If you take away the zeros, is the twos. 2 and 2 is 4. We're in a 4-year universal month. The 1111 portal adds up to 4. Balance, stability, harmony, yin and yang. This is what we want to be bringing in. A balanced earth with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. But we have to search deep to get that, and we have to tune into the love frequency. Contract. 6. Balance and harmony, scales of justice, but she's got her eyes blinded. Justice is a natural energy that we want to all feel. We want to all. Injustice is a terrible energy this is where we get the defensive, where you think it's always happening to me, I'm doing right, and then there's other people doing wrong in the world. and nothing seems to happen to them. But yet it does. Karma will always prevail. Always prevail. Now, when I just did that, I don't know whether you can see it on the video, and I won't know till I've played it back, but my computer went down. It went back to the login. It actually went to my husband's login, which was weird. Anyway, there's some justice going to come in. There's some justice going to come in, some ends of contracts with this new energy. Okay, so last card with the Starseed Oracle. Last card, because it's quite long. Okay, so here we go. We have Ascension. Your soul is evolving to a higher state of consciousness. You are ready for this. How apt. So we have wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. So you might think that not many people will accept me if I come out of the spiritual closet, if I open them doors and speak my truth. You've got the wisdom to share. You've been given this wisdom for a reason, and it's to raise the vibration of the planet. Now we have patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. This energy is huge within 2020. Patience and faith and trust. Take away the control. Take away what if. Just have patience that everything is happening in divine timing and happening for a reason. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like, share, subscribe. And I will be doing a new moon in Scorpio reading, so watch out for that too. Okay, take care.